Hello Sagittarius, and thank you for joining me for the December of 2019, and happy birthday to all you December Sagittarians. I know that there's quite a bit of, most of you are probably born in December. I'm vickieverlie, the rock and roll prophetess. This is for Sagittarius sun, rising, and moon signs. I do psychic tarot and I do psychic astrology as well. You can find out more about the rest of that on my website. Today we're going to do a reading from the using the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, my own creation as always, followed up by the Animal Oracle cards, Beast Mistress, also my own creation. If you are a level 2 Patreon person in honor of Jupiter leaving your sign of Sagittarius and moving into the sign of Capricorn, Earth sign, we're going to pull a card from the Earth Magic Divination deck. All right, let's get into it. Yeah, you know, Jupiter, the sun is going to be in your sign almost all month. And it's your solar return. That's a number one thing that we need to talk about. Your solar return is your personal new year. It's your time to create your life. It's your time to do your new beginnings. It's your time to manifest the things that you're wanting to manifest in life. It's your time to, it's your time to create your reality. And it's the most powerful time. It's not January 1st. It's not when, the calendar new year. It's when you're having your solar return. Another thing, I'm offering the year ahead readings for everybody, but I also have those year ahead astrology reports. It's always, it could be there's about 3 cards. I just need one. It's always a nice time to order that too if you're interested. It's a whole year astrological stuff if you want to take a look at it. But anyways, back to this. So, the solar new year, your solar return, your birthday, this is the time to manifest your reality. This is the time to create the things that you want. This is the time to ask the universe, ask your higher self, co-create your reality with the energies that be. Jupiter's leaving your sign after one whole year of being in your sign. This is another thing. Now, it is said that Jupiter will leave you a gift before going. So Jupiter's leaving your sign, and it's going to be moving into Capricorn on December 2nd. So if you're watching this in November, you've got between now and then, basically, to, this gift to manifest. And the gift is there whether you see it or realize it or not. That's another thing that I do want to tell you. So it's good to take a look at what did occur over the last year. How have I grown? How have I changed? How have I learned? What have I learned? These types of things. Look at it. Investigate it. See. Take time to look at it and figure it out. Reflect upon it. The sun is going to be in your sign until the solstice on the 20th or 21st, depending on your location. Now, this is also a big energy shift. When we have a solstice, this is a change of seasons. We move into the new season. So it's leaving your sign, it's moving into the sign of Capricorn with Jupiter, and there's going to be an eclipse at the end of the month on the 26th. So this is a big year of shifting and changing for everyone. You'll be affected because Jupiter's leaving your sign. That's going to affect you. But also, it's not a bad thing because it's coming out of your first house and it's moving into your second house. This is particular to Sagittarius risings. It's going to move into your second house, which is money. So you could really be manifesting a lot of money this year, really building, your empire, building up financial stability and these types of things during this next coming up year that we're moving into. Again, I am offering those year aheads. I'll tell you more about it in a minute if you really want to look at your year ahead in depth. Let's get to these cards. Wheel of Fortune in reverse was the first card that came out. Wheel of Fortune is, it's a beautiful card. I have it. I don't put it on my deck cover for no reason. It's because it's one of the most favorable cards that there are. So Wheel of Fortune in reverse says maybe you've been off your path. Maybe you've not been aligned with your destiny. I'm hearing something's going to kickstart it. And it could be, your solar return, your birthday for sure. Because this is about the seeds that you planted are going to blossom and grow. And they're going to grow fast. And you're going to see quickly. So if this last year hasn't turned out like you wanted it to, if some things have gone awry, which it does for everybody. It's not a judgment or anything. this is the time to plant these new seeds and correct your course correction. You know, it's definitely a course correction time. I've heard, when I saw these two together, I heard the spirit guides were saying, what was wrong will be made right. So for some of you, there could have been some kind of thing that went down that's going to actually require some kind of legal action. Now, sometimes it's not you doing the legal action, because they just showed me a time when I went to court and I lost, even though it was so wrong. You know, the guy obviously paid somebody or fixed it or something. But, you know, there's karmic retribution. Retribution really stood out to me on this. So even if, you know, you're saying you did this wrong to me and nothing doesn't seem to work out right for you, it's going to in the long run. Karma's a bitch, in other words. You know, karma's a bitch. Things are going to come around. Not only as far as the way you could think of it, as, you know, most people think, oh, well, I want them to be punished. You know, they're going to be punished, and this, you know, they did this bad thing. I want bad for them. But if they've done something, if you missed out on something because of another's action or something like kind of out of your control with wheel, you can just get it back. And it might not, it most likely isn't going to come from whoever screwed you over or whatever happened here. It's going to come probably from some other source. There's definitely connected to this thing here, though, some money, nice money, and connected to this ace. Some of you might be starting your own business. With Jupiter moving in your second house, there's not a better time to do that. You know, this very often is the card of having your own business. There's been some struggle, and you don't want to hang on to the struggle. You don't want to look at the cups that are half empty. You want to plant your seeds. This is the time of the new cycle. You don't want to carry that old energy into this new cycle of your solar return, your solar year ahead. You want to plant those new seeds and do that new thing, all right? King of Cups is going to be somebody very favorable who's going to help you, possibly connected to this judgment and this business stuff. King of Cups may be a water sign, a Scorpio, a Cancer, or a Pisces. King of Cups is a more experienced person, somebody who's got, is not a novice, who is adult in their behaviors, who has more experience. You'd be wise to listen. I know Sagittarius, you want to go. You're fire signs. You're always on the move. You're always traveling and doing whatever. This may take a minute. You know, it's not just going to be okay. I don't see any results. You know, it needs a little nurturing. It needs a little loving. It needs a little time to flourish and grow. Don't be in such a rush. You're building something. You're building something. You're building a business. You're building an empire. You're building a new reality. You know, you're building something, and it can take a while to build something. Patience is a virtue, I just heard. Patience is a virtue with this. Patience is the top word on here, and I pulled retribution off these cards too. I wanted to remind everybody, when you're watching my readings, let these cards talk to you. If you see something and it pops off the card at you, that's the universe giving you a direct message. And what I tell people when I do their private readings too is to watch it more than once, because, okay, so this time retribution popped out at me first. Maybe next time patience will. When you're in a different energy space looking back at these readings, different things are going to pop out at you because that's spirit talking to you about your current situation. So maybe you're thinking about one thing and this is your answer, and then another day you come back and I'm thinking about this thing and this is your, you know, so that's a way, if you want, that's a way to work with these cards that can really bring about some, you know, insights that are particular just to you in these general readings. Okay, before we do your animal totem, I want to real quickly remind everybody about the year ahead. It looks something like this, but it's four rows. Each represent a quarter of the year, and then we pull an animal totem. I start out with some astrology specific to you. Look at how astrology is going on in your life, what's happening. Psychic astrology, and then I go into the psychic tarot reading, and then we top it off with the animal totem. I have these different specialized readings throughout the year, and this is by far the most popular year after year. So if you're interested, you can find out. It's going to be available for a limited time till the end of the year. You can check out my website to find out about that, and decks and books and t-shirts and all the other stuff which make great holiday gifts if you're looking for something like that. Okay, let's see here. This is for Capricorn. Oh, Scorpio. I'm not Scorpio either. Sag. I'm so Capricorn because everything's Capricorn, but it's actually for Sagittarians for the month of December. What is going on? The butterfly, you're about to bloom. You're about to bloom, you're about to blossom. There's opportunity to blossom and spread your wings. Come from the caterpillar. I just saw a little, I think they're woolly bears. They're black and orange. I was doing some yard cleanup and I picked up a flower pot and there was a little woolly bear out there. He's probably, I think he's dead, but I just left. I put the pot back down and left him there. No longer of this earth you take flight to soar with the angels. Release burdens and embrace the metamorphosis. Yes, this is a metamorphosis time. Dance with joyous recognition of the ever-evolving now. Well, that's key too. The ever-evolving now is about, again, not getting caught in the past. Not, well, they did me wrong. I want them to... Look forward. They did you a favor. That's what I just heard. Who screwed you over or whatever went wrong here, they did you a big favor. Because now you're free to do this new beginning. Now you're beginning to start your new life. You're not a caterpillar anymore. You're a butterfly. And butterflies are free to fly. Fly away. High away. Bye-bye. All right, Sag, I'm going to start shuffling up these cards for the next portion for my Patreon peeps. If you're interested in finding out about that, you can check out my website. I want to take a special minute to, reach out to everybody who the holiday season isn't so joyous, whether you've lost someone or you're estranged from your family. I know how difficult it can be, especially the loss of loved ones, and I want to reach out and send some special little bit of love your way, wish you all the best. Focus on the new life, focus on what's good in your life, I'm going to leave it, this will be the card, but I'm going to kind of hide it. What's good in your life, give thanks for the blessings that you do have. I know all that's doesn't really help you if you're alone on the holidays and stuff like that, but I want to reach out to you. I also wanted to just I'm mentioning this for everybody, and this isn't just for me. I mean, many people tip their postmen and different people at the end of the year. And not only me, but any of your favorite readers on YouTube provide a service all year long. And it's just a suggestion, but you may want to think about just giving a little donation or tip to your favorite reader. Doesn't have to, even if I'm not your favorite reader. It's just something to consider during this holiday season. It's totally not necessary, of course. But I do want to thank you all for everything that you do. All of my supporters on Patreon and people who do donate and comment and share and buy my decks and books and all the stuff and the t-shirts. It really, it really makes a difference to keeping my YouTube channel going after all these years. And I look forward to, years to come. All right, thank you again. Have a great birthday, great solar return. Till next time.